All right, fam, we are back. A couple of things that we did do as far as changing around the bit rate for the video coming out of the OBS because our hardware just it's just not sufficient right now. And hopefully you guys get a better video quality or a better video streaming versus the droppage that we were getting before. I'm going through the different scenes right now. Everything's looking good, a little clearer. Definitely movement, no lagging, and that's what we're looking for. So as I said before, we were definitely trying to um, navigate the outer rims of this galaxy here. I just noticed something also. I don't have my presets in as far as my controls. Okay, hold on one second. I have to go into this real quick and change around the controls here because we don't want. Let's go general joysticks here. We're gonna basically just utilize a regular controller. Let's go here and just go control pad default on this one. Apply it. We're gonna go back out here, do the same thing for this. Control pad default. Where is it? Alright, apply this one too. Our SRV is definitely control pad default. Apply that. And on foot controls also, in case we want to take a stroll on one of these planets that's landable. Apply that. So we're going to go back to our game. And let's see if that took over, because yes, it did. It's a little bit reversed on the but it's okay. We'll deal with that. Definitely our ship camera, just to make sure we're okay. Yeah, I think this controller is a little bit on the I have a mind of my own. And that's not what we're looking for either. Yeah, it's definitely having a mind of his own. As you can see, my ship is moving without me putting any input in there, but it's okay. Yeah, we gotta fix that. It's okay here. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. So this is a free camera mode. That means the joystick that we have here, it's definitely a little broken. Can't even stabilize it. That's horrible. That is horrible. Okay, we're gonna try and see if we can get another joystick here that we can utilize. In the meantime, let's get out of this. Bear me 1 second while I locate another controller. I'm gonna stop that one. See if we can utilize this one. Let's see it setting it up. And should have some type of say so in a second. Oh, there we go. PEPS 2 engine. That is full throttle. That is FDS. Excellent. All right. We are on the move. Let's see exactly how this carries over into our OBS and our movements here. All right. As always, as you enter a new system, you want to be able to hit that discovery scanner. So it basically just takes a map of the system that you're in. And for those of you that is just joining us, we are I gotta replot my route here so I can show you guys where we are. We are a little bit away from the bubble. When I say a little bit, I'm being very conservative with that. Excuse me. But we're not that far. And I say we're not that far because we've traveled across this entire galaxy in search of Lord knows what, you know. We've been to Sagittarius A before. We've already traveled all the way to Beagle Point, which is on the opposite side of the bubble. So this little distance here away from the bubble is nothing compared to what we have already been used to. But what's our mission here? All right, our mission is to navigate as close as possible towards the outskirts of this galaxy, from jumping from star to star, to see if we can get some type of singularity. And I'm calling it a singularity because it's just a single navigational point to point, star to star, I should say, outwards. Because as eventually what you can see here is that all of these lines that you see on the screen, these are all directional points of where you can go. And as far as the direction of where you want to go, as far as moving forward, we're trying to just get where there is just one out of a system. Based upon our jump range, we just want to have one going out and one coming back to it. So eventually, as you get closer and closer to the edge of this galaxy, you will find that singularity. You will find that one navigational point, star to star system, star to star basis. God forbid that you would lose your ability to jump as far as your jump range goes, but it's limited based upon your jump range. So, and I think the furthest distance inside of Elite Dangerous from star to star is, I think it's in the 30s, about a 34, 35 light years away. That's the farthest distance. Outside of that, if you make a jump out over that amount into a star that's sitting out on the outskirts, you may be stranded because you can't really jump back to population or towards the bubble. So we have here 9 more jumps to go towards our point. You'll see it's already mapped out for us, and along the way you'll see some optimal fuel stars that we're going to be refueling at. Our fuel scoop is strapped on and it's ready to go at any given moment. So let's continue to head out into the void here. And as we head out, we're going to definitely honk our systems and make sure that we're getting that recorded, because there is some type of financial benefit when you honk the system. We can definitely check and see on our third-party applications such as Anara, and we also have EdMarket, and We also have, I believe, the EDD or ED Discovery. Those also are some third-party applications that we have. I'm going to turn on the ED Market, which really doesn't apply here because ED Market basically just it logs the system that you're in, yes, but it's only beneficial when you are actually into a station or a settlement. It basically logs the pricing and updates various markets with it, various third-party applications such as Anara. But it also it gives other players, other commanders, the ability to check pricing on their different commodities, so on and so forth. Basically, updates their the third-party applications, and that was a very very smart way of oh, you see what I didn't do there? I didn't honk that system. I didn't activate the discovery scanner on that one, but it's okay. We're gonna have to come back this way anyway, so most likely we'll probably pass through it again. Yeah, but that's a very smart way of them putting the commanders to work, so to speak, and giving us the blunt of the hard work for us to just basically navigate our way through and map the systems for them and collect their data for them, which is pretty smart. That's badass, so to speak. Yeah, so we're continuing here, moving closer and closer to our destination. And as you can see, as we're getting to these systems, most of the times, based upon our fuel consumptions, we need to just refuel. But as we're approaching these stars and lining ourselves up as far as trajectory, it's good to just, coast right next to the star. That basically fuels you up. And we'll be good to go. We got full throttle. And we have a full gas tank. Fuel capacity is at full. I'm jumping over to the next system, which is about 64.1 light years away. We're going to keep our eyes on our position within the galaxy. And as you can see, these stars that you see on the screen right now, as we get further and further out, they'll be less and less. The darkness is going to be more and more. When you're in the bubble, or when you're in Sagittarius, close to Sagittarius A, your sky is littered with stars. Because the systems or the stars are so close and close together. But these are, and I'm not quite sure why I'm searching for it, why I'm searching for this desolate isolation, so to speak, because at some point, as you go further and further out, there will be a star system out there that's so far from the bubble, so far from the star, so far from the center of the galaxy, that it'll be a place so rare that no one has ever traveled there, and Elite Dangerous has been around for a while, so that's one of the things that you seldomly come across, is a system that no one has discovered yet. I mean, we have a number of users and commanders here in this game, so it's hard to say that no one has ever traversed this universe and there's actually stars and planets out there that has not been discovered or scanned or recorded. So yeah, good luck trying to find one. I have, during the course of my commandership, I have come across a couple of planets that I've logged. So there are a couple of bodies or stars out there that has first discovered by Commander Supreme. So it's seldom, but very rare. So when you come across these occasions, it's good. But as you get closer and closer to the edge, I feel like you are more likely to encounter these type of planets. You know what? You know what would be cool is if there. I wonder if there is an application out there that, or a third-party application like how we use an arrow. If there is a application that says or gives you the ability to travel to stars or bodies that has not yet been discovered, I'm gonna check into that because that would be awesome. I'll just go there instead of just going through driving through the navigation. I'm like the galaxy system, jumping from star to star, blowing through light years. For what? Just on the luck that I might find one? Yeah. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by the discovery aspects of it. Well, as we enter into this next system, I'm gonna pull up towards the star, and hopefully our fuel scoop is going to take over. We're gonna also honk this system just to make sure that we're getting. There's 10 bodies in this system. I'm gonna come to a full stop here, close enough to be constantly refueling, but not anything to jeopardize our heat index on our hull. And let's go into the okay. It's 70%, 72. Okay, it's gonna keep on going up. Let's move a little further away. 74. Yeah, so this star is pretty hot. All right, now it's going back down. Good. All right, we can come to a full stop because I just don't want to be moving while I'm doing this. Let's go to the galaxy map, and I'll see if it's here. Sometimes they do give you some information here on this particular star. It tells you the distance that we just jumped, but it doesn't tell you. I think it's in the systems. Where is the systems? Let's go systems here. I thought they had a link to the system. Yeah, system map is right here. And I can't view the data because it's unavailable. Why is it unavailable? Let's go back out. Let's go to system map. And that will bring up the system that we just jumped into. As of course we scanned it, and it was 10 bodies here on 5, 8, and the 2 stars here. So this is a dual star system somewhere along the line. Let me see, this one is where we're at right now. This one is another, where's the distance? 247 light seconds away? No. That means it's close. Maybe we could probably see that. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, see how it says here, first discovered by, so each and every single one of them, yeah, this guy discovered both of them. Did he go through the systems also? He went through every single one. Oh, he didn't go through this particular body because this was claimed by someone else. And sometimes they just scan like the closest body to him. Let's go in here and see. Yeah, you went to this. He didn't go to the moons. You went to the bodies itself. This is, yes, okay. The Weebler, first mapped by Weebler, discovered by, okay, I see. Oh, no one mapped these? First discovered by the Weebler. But are they mapped? Commanders, I think we may have one. It's a moon, definitely. Let's go check this one out. And this way we'll give you the guys and show you guys the opportunity of mapping out a body. So that's the second star that I said that it's only 250 clicks or 250 light seconds away from us, as you can see, and we're approaching it pretty fast. Based upon the gravitational pull, it's probably pulling us faster in than than anything else. But we want to go towards that moon and body that's actually on this orbit. So we're going to slow ourselves down a little bit and see where that moon is. There it is. It's about 1200 light seconds out, and we are going to navigate to it. Let's get a pinpoint on that. We're just going to the moon, not the body itself, because it should be within the orbit of the body. So just like our Earth has its own moon, this body now has its moon. We're gonna see exactly as we approach how that is. Elite Dangerous, man, spectacular game. I started playing it around COVID, and I have not been able to leave this game per se. I've stopped and started again numerous times, and over the years I've developed some great friendships, especially people with the same passion for just astronomy and space and exploration, and so it's been great. We're approaching these bodies now, so I'm going to get back into the cabin so we can have a better look and see what's out here. So over there, oh, I got a line back. Hold on. All right, good. So let's see, as we are approaching the body right now, I think this is AB2 that we're approaching. Let's take a look at that system map again and to see if this is the body per se that we are definitely interested in. So we're interested in this one because we feel like it's first discovered by the Weebler, but we don't see a mapped one. So, and I'm not quite sure if the map goes off of, see, this is first discovered too, but it wasn't mapped. You have not yet mapped this planet. We haven't mapped it, but is it mapped, period? See, the Weebler mapped it. Let's see if we can get first map on this. We are definitely circling the destination right now, and I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm sorry, I messed up there with my my camera function. So this is us basically floating in space and we're looking to map this body, and the body's right above us. And this is what I love about the game as far as the graphic interface that it entails. And I'm trying to see if I can grab this in the same shot. So that's our ship orbiting this body. We're about to go in towards the shade of the light, the darkness of the body itself. But it's hard to believe that no one has mapped this yet. Curious as to why, though. What we're gonna do? We're gonna put on our let's see, that's the wake scanner. The surface scanner. That's what we're gonna surface and see how that is. I'm so curious as to why they have not mapped it. So we're gonna fire one. That's going to pull up a percentage, which is 23% mapped so far. As it says on the bottom, it's first discovered by the Weebler. We may be able to have our names written into the books here as the first person or the first commander to map it. So let's just make sure that that's the case and see if that's possible. The thing about it also is that when you map these things, it's probably sometimes not even beneficial for you as far as the financial gain that you're getting from it. So maybe that's the reason why they didn't map it, because it really wasn't. It's just it's the moon of a body. So why even waste your your probes on that, right? So if you look on the right side, you see the probes. You have infinite amount of probes, but for you to have an efficiency target, which is what's going to give you the most credits on mapping this particular body, you have to do it with less, or with 6 or less probes that to map the entire body. Once you do it with that, you'll get that proficiency bonus. But if you don't care about it, you could just fly around this planet and do as much as you want to do, and you could use like 50 on them if you have to, if you want to. But that's why I'm just taking my time with it right now. I mean, this is really not the way to do it. You could just go about it. You can shoot these out of orbit. It'll just arc right back into it, and you'll start getting your mapping from there. And that'll be our third. And as you can see, it'll cover. We also have a little bit of a audible completion rate there also. We're still waiting for, once you get to 80%, I think is good. And 80 and above, I think it just goes to 100. I think once you get 80% of the planet or of the body itself, it's pretty good. There is another way that you can actually, I think it's the left bottom, right? Or this one. Yeah, you can see like the totality of what's missing of the. So let's put one over here. We got some more space coming up here. So the light blue, of course, is what we've mapped already, and the dark blue is where we have not. So we're gonna put one right here, let it curve back into the planet towards the body, and boom, it should go up to 80%. Okay, with 4 probes, we have some unpeculiar spaces in between. Yeah, so I think if you get to 90%, that's when you will get the extra 10% will just kick in. And we have some weird distances here, so I'm trying to see how we can. And I don't know if I can do that on the opposite side of it. Of course, it's over there, right? Yeah, it is. So let's see if we can fly over there. Can I? No, see, it doesn't even affect it. I was trying to get something else. All right, see, that's 85. The other one is over here, so I'm gonna just go out a little bit more, so it can curve around the planet, the back side of the planet, and hit our target. That's exactly what we wanted to see. It put it up to, there we go. All right, we got it. And we got the efficiency bonus on it also. But I don't think it's the first time someone has mapped this damn thing because it didn't tell us if we got that. Let me go back in here. Okay, so this is our planet per se. It does say now it is mapped, right? So it doesn't say that you have not mapped this one. Wait a minute. I don't see that message anymore. I'm curious because I don't see the message anymore. This is the moon that we just mapped. And it normally would say, yeah, you have not yet mapped this planet. What about this one? You have not yet mapped this planet. We mapped this though. So where's my kudo points for that? I don't think the moon counts. I don't think the moon counts. Let's head to the planet, because again, this has not yet been mapped. It's discovered, but it hasn't been mapped yet. So let's plot our way here. It's not that far. It's about 640 light seconds away. Less than 1,000 clicks. And it's, where is it? 640 light seconds away. Okay, still there, unexplored. Heading to it right now. The thing about Elite Dangerous is when it comes around to the science behind this whole thing, it tries its best to give you this real life application of how things work. And one of them is gravity wells or gravity fields. And I feel like I'm gonna overshoot this. Let me just stop the thrusters for a second. And I'm having a problem. There we go. All right. So one of them is gravity wells, especially when you're leaving the vicinity of a planet or getting to the vicinity of a planet. And that's a lot of the times why we have super cruise assists on. It kind of helps the ship calculates the gravity well, or the gravity pull on bodies, and and the effects that it has on your ship. So even though you are 600 light seconds away from me, it may take some time for me to get there, because I'm actually going to be fighting against the gravity of the body that I'm leaving until I get across that threshold, and the gravity of the body that I'm entering takes over and it starts to pull me into it closer. So that's one of the things that I realize happens as we approach these bodies. And we're getting closer and closer to this one. Discovered, but not mapped. We already know who discovered it first. I'm trying to see exactly how it's going to be mapped, because I want to get that name. I want to get that name locked in there, and says that we are the first ones to map it. So let's see if we can get that in there. We're approaching the body right now. Surface scanner is good to go. We are going to start firing off our probes at this body. First one off. Says we have 6 probes to lose. We're going to fire 3 of them. 1 in. 2 a hit. 3 hit. And they're covering in about all 3 of them so far, 46%. That's poor. Come on. We can do better than that. Let's take a look on the backside. All right, backside is good. Let's go to the backside on that one. Gonna drop it right on the backside there. In fact, it's actually coming over the horizon right now. Let's see how we're at 60% on that. we're missing something though, right? Or that's it. That's, yeah, we gotta be missing some other part. 40% of the planet is not even. I don't think that's it. That's the back side of the planet. There have to be another side, another piece. And I don't see it. There's a bottom part right here. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, that's the same thing. Let's lock it in. Let's see if it gets us anywhere closer to that big chunk right there. We're going up to 70%. I'm gonna go across the threshold here. Locking it in for number. Oh yeah, that's a big chunk right there. It's a good hit. And we are, ooh, just 1%. All right, what are we missing? Oh, that's on the back side. It's too far deep. You know, I don't really care about the. Just want to make sure that it's mapped correctly. We get that ringtone for the mapping. Going to the back side, falling in. All right. Good. Surface scan complete. That's the message. I don't have any other messages. Let's take a look at our messages up here. No. Yeah, I don't think we're getting this. I don't think we're getting the. I don't think we're getting our names in the history book on this one. So mapped. It says first discovered. Is this the one that we went to? Or is this the one? You have not mapped this one. I'm trying to see who's the first to map it. And it's not giving me that information. The planetary information. Organic information. No. Don't even worry about system colonization because we can't do that. There's no market information here because population is... What's the population here? I don't think anybody's out here. What's the population? That's interesting. 4.7 times Earth mass. All right, look, we mapped 2 of these planets. We mapped the planet and its moon, and we still haven't gotten our names on any of them. So let's just keep it moving. I'm gonna do some more research to find out what exactly will give us the ability to let's go back to our galaxy map and remap our. We're only 4 jumps away from our destination. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get it through. For some weird reason, I do not know why I did that. So I am going to check back and see. Hey, is this for me?
You can have
No, it's all right.
You can have 10 sips.
I can have a sip or a swap. A swig. No, here we go. It's open, okay? All right. For those of you that do not know, commanders have kids too, right? So let's continue here on our journey. And yeah, we're so close to this planet. Oh man, let's get a better look at this one. Okay. We see a couples weather patterns. There's storms on this one. We're out of Super Cruise right now, and we're just navigating this particular area around this body. That's our ship. This is the see, those are the stars that we entered in. We entered into one of them, then we just navigate to this side just to take a scan of this body. Man, the way that they anyway, it's beyond me. It's very awesome. We're trying to remap ourselves out of here because we want to get to our destination. The galaxy map is open. We're trying to get to this one. That's our destination. Yeah, that's the 4. Maybe we can go further because that's just a short jump right there, right? From one to another. There's another planet here. Can we make that one? That will give us another 4. That's 4 also. How far can we stretch this? That's 4 jumps also. 195 light years. 195 light years. What about this one here? 203 light years at 4 jumps still. And that may be going too far. No, that's 219 light years. Fuel star is just different. What about this one right here? No, this is 5 jumps. Okay, so we're gonna go back here, not be greedy. 219 jumps at 4, and we have a fuel jump there. All right, so let's get cooking. Let's boogie. Friendship drive is up. Our body is actually behind us. Let's turn this ship around and lining it up. All right. I do have some business to tend to within the next 5 to 10 minutes, so I'm going to try and get to our destination as quickly as possible. We're just going to navigate around the body surface of this star just to fuel scoop so we can get to our next destination, which is about 64 light years away. We're losing, so let's slow down a little bit just to gain back access towards this star. There we go. And full tank. Let's go. You know what? We're not honking the systems. It's all right. We can jump into the system without even fueling up. Well, we gotta line up our trajectory, so might as well, right? Where is it? There it goes. We're gonna honk the system. Our honking discovery scanner is gonna go off before we jump. It's only 2 bodies in there. Probably just 2 stars. I really see a star and a planet in a system. Moving again. .4 light years away. That will be our final jump to our destination. Well, final jump for today, I should say, not. And again, didn't honk the system. But it's okay. I mean, we have a collective of about 8 billion credits. You know, we really not starving for much, I should say. So we are here. Wow. Let's honk this system for a second. Uh, 12 bodies. The reason why I said to honk this system, I'm gonna get closer so we can just take our time to get out of the gravity well and get fuel at the same time. Oh, that's done already. Okay. The reason why I said let's honk the system, I'm looking at the bodies in this system, and they're all like 500,000 light seconds away. System map. We picked a nice wow. So you know what I'm worried about? Not even worried about. You know what I'm excited about? Yeah, somebody did discover these already. First discovered. I really gotta check to see if anyone mapped these. It says that you have not mapped this planet yet, but I feel like others have mapped it, and that's what's. I gotta check our system, so that's gonna be my homework. My homework here is going to be for me to find a third-party application that can give us an accurate, real-time updated status about the bodies in Elite Dangerous that are discovered, mapped, and if anyone has claimed that. So we will find that. We will find an application, a third-party application. I'm sure someone has it out there. If any one of you guys have it out there or know of the application, feel free to shoot me a comment in the on the bottom, so we can put that to good use, because we're going to be out here in the dark for some time, and we're going to be exploring. And I just want to make sure that if we do have the opportunity to write our names into the history books, why not? Elite Dangerous is a vast game, and I'm sure that there are some systems out there that are unclaimed so far. Is it our mission to find them? Not really, but it would be cool. But we're here at our first, I guess, rendezvous spot, and you're probably asking where are we supposed to be going, and the answer is nowhere. We're actually just exploring outer quadrants, basically, of the galaxy. We moved some distance away from the bubble. We can check and see where Sol is right now. Sol is about 3,000 light years away from us. For those of you that do not know, Sol is the representation of our solar system. You know where Earth is. I'll give you the system map on that so you can see it. This is the representation of our solar system and our planets. Of course, you have Mercury, Venus, and then Earth, and then it kind of goes out there. You have all the moons of Pluto and Neptune there also. This is Saturn's moons. This is Jupiter's moons. And all the way out here, what is that? Persephone? That is awesome. I've never seen this one. Setna, Eris. I think these are all the moons of Neptune. Even moons have moons. So these are two moons. They're connected together. They rotate against each other, or they have orbits around each other. And those orbits go around Neptune. It's awesome of the representation and the scale that they have here within Elite Dangerous. It's phenomenal what they did. But any type of environment, I feel where you have mathematics and you have distances and you have some type of representation of time, you're able to scale it back and make everything come together in some type of formula or some type of environment, hence a simulation. So it's pretty nice how they presented the game, and how the game it comes together in all aspects. So next time we jump on there, we're gonna show you some planet exploring. We're gonna land on a couple of the bodies and show you exactly how that works out, because it in its vastness of what how it originally started, how Elite Dangerous originally started, it has come a very, very long way. But again, we're out here away from most of the clutter, or most of the traffic, so to speak. And what we're doing is that we're trying to run away. Basically, we're trying to head out towards the outer rims here of and these things, they are labeled at some point, and I'm trying to find where what level they are labeled at. Like this one, right? This is Bernard's Loop. They have something over here in the bottom here called California Nebula. So there are sectors that they're actually named, and you just have to basically get those. See, Monkey Head Nebula. Okay, all right. Maybe I don't want to hear that one. The Monkey Head Nebula. All right. But we're moving. Let me see if there's anything out here. It's probably like no man's land. Turn around. I don't see anything else out here. And this quadrant right here that has this crazy shape, I feel like there's nothing out here. And that's what I want to find out. Even though when I dive into it, I don't see any stars per se that's open. And it's very easy to be this. Oh, wait. Ah, look at that. This is 11,000 light years away from where we are right now. Can we plot a route? It's trying to plot it. It's trying to plot it. All right, be good to daddy. Come on. Oh. So these are situations where you're like, oh man, what are we doing? Why are we even heading out there if we're not able to like anchor system? This one is an 11.9 also. I'm trying to make sure that. Nope, that can't even go out there either. So, and that's the reason why I'm doing it like the way I am doing it, as far as like from system to system. We're just gonna plot out like about probably a good 1,000 or 2,000 light years ahead of us, and just keep on moving towards these points. Eventually, we'll get there. It's saying that we can't plot a route right now because maybe it's over 100 jumps. So I don't know what the limitations are right now on this, but let's see if we can plot our next point of reference here. We're looking to go further out, and there's a star right here. Let's see if we can get to this one. This is 3,000 light years away, and we can get to it by 47 jumps. Where is my neutron stars? Why are my neutron stars not coming up? Is that a neutron jump right there? That's a neutron jump right there. This blue sector right here. Did I miss it? Yes. This is a neutron star jump right here. So this one right here should be a neutron star. Neutron star. Okay, so it is being plotted with neutron stars on here too. So I'm just losing my mind. That's all. So 47 jumps to our next point. That will get us over. Let's say, not even. I was thinking it was going to get us someplace in here, but nope, not even. We're going to be on the border of two different sectors, and we're going to continue to push. That's going to be another 2,000, 3,000 light years away. It's already set, already plotted. So next time that we jump in, we're going to continue our race towards the darkness. Until next time, guys, thanks for joining me. Again, if you have any info that can help us out with our research and our exploration, please feel free to drop it in a comment.